Hi guys, and welcome to another video. My name is Louisa. If you're new subscriber, this is our third video I'm recording. If you're a new subscriber, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, then please don't forget to like, comment, share the video. Let's get to that 300 subscribers as soon as possible. Okay, why am I making this video? For no reason other than the fact that for the first time oh my god, I can't believe this. For the first time since I became a mom, this is the first time I have the house to myself. Yay! Okay. Yes, this is the first time I've had the house to myself. Evan is not here. My mom is not here. Tadala is not here. So I have the house to myself. And I thought I might just create as many videos as I can to fill out the channel. Because I don't know when I'm going to get this opportunity next. And I just wanted to use it while it's here. So, what have I been up to? Nothing. I've rested, even though I still have bags under my eyes, but it's just because even though I've slept, I'm still tired. I still need a lot of sleep. I haven't really slept that well the past few months. Let's talk about life. Literally. So, how is mommyhood happening with me? Taking it day by day. Honestly, yesterday I had one of those moments where I was thinking to myself, when did my boy get this big? So I'm just going to put a quick picture that I took of him the day before taking this video. This is a picture I took of this child, and I looked at it and I was like, when did he get so big? Because I feel like I keep blinking and I see a new version of him every single day, and it's scaring me. That's number one. So I'm taking it day by day. He is almost 18 months, which is 1 year, 6 months. And he is getting naughtier and naughtier by the day, which is expected, but at the same time unexpected for everyone in the house. So we're all just trying to adjust ourselves as he grows old to the new shenanigans he has going around. He's started to throw things, and I am very scared for the TV because currently I am broke and I do not need no child breaking a TV, because if he does, who's going to replace it? But yeah, he is a happy baby. Unfortunately, we keep having the ups and downs because he's still teething. So one day he's great and the next day he's not great. One day I go to work and I'm going there with the bouncy step, and another day I'm thinking, should I really go? Should I stay home? But at the same time, I really can't stay home because then who's going to make bread? But yeah, it's tough. It's very tough, actually. Speaking of which, I was having a conversation with a friend, and her baby is a few months younger than mine. And she's getting to, she's also starting to experience this version of babies. And it's funny, we can all just cry about it. Like, oh my God, this is what my baby is doing now. Oh my God, this is what's going on now. Because at the end of the day, it's like, wow, like, okay, this is what's going on, I guess. So there's that happening. What's going on next? Let's now go with me. So apparently, and this is very weird to say, but apparently my hormones are still not catching up. So my body is still trying to adjust itself, even though it's almost a year and a half since I've had the baby. But my body is still trying to readjust itself. My hormones are still all over the place. So even I sometimes great days when I'm great and the days when I'm not great, because my body keeps, it's pretty much confused with where it's at right now. So yeah, like from the last time, anyway, I'll talk about that later on in another video. I have started working out, and it's mainly because I did say I wanted to lose my belly fat. And honestly, as much as it is great, I honestly regret it, because there are days when I can't feel my stomach, and also just having to check the things I'm eating. Like, bruv, I love eating what I eat. I love eating what I eat, and a lot of the food that I eat actually contains a lot of carbohydrates, starch. So having to cut down on that is really a pain in the butt, because I honestly, like, yeah, pretends it's good and stuff, but a girl loves her starch. And also, because I'm breastfeeding, I always feel the need to eat a lot of starch, because, yeah, I need to keep that milk factory running. So there's that. In other news, I keep getting cravings, but this is because I know 3 girls were pregnant currently, and I feel like they're rubbing it off on me. You know, I keep getting weird cravings. So there was a day at work where I had, I wish I took a picture of this, but I had ordered my lunch, and then there was someone who was eating nsima, and they were having it with, what we call mademba. I don't eat mademba, but on that specific day, I actually did. Why I don't eat them is because every single time I do, I end up getting weird sores in my ear, like right around. And on that day, because I was really, really craving, I had a few bites. And what happened next? Had the sores. Now they've actually disappeared, but like it was something that I wasn't telling anyone, because I knew, one, everyone around me, I just knew people would like lash out at me for doing what I did. But I really just wanted to do it on the day because I was craving. So I keep getting weird cravings because the people that are pregnant around me. And what must a girl do? Now, let me share something that happened to me last week, Sunday. So I went out with my best friend and my cousin. Not first time. This was second time I've gone out ever since I've given birth. But it was the first time I went to Blues. I've never been to Blues for some weird reason. Blues is a very known club in Blanda. We went there, had good food and stuff. All was fine. And then as I was coming back home, I made sure not to get home late. So around 6, I get a taxi driver. And as we're turning to where I stay, the car breaks down. Now this is around 6:30-ish, 6:45. And I'm like, if I am to wait for him to fix the car, it might take long. I'm just going to start walking, because I'm already close to home. I might as well just walk. What I had forgotten was it was Easter Sunday, and that a lot of people were not walking about on the day. So I start walking, and it's very dark, As I'm walking, I see someone walking behind me, and it's a male figure. At first, I didn't really put much thought into it, because I was just like, whatever, But then there's this thing that I do where it's like, when I see someone behind me, I'll do this trick where I'll walk fast just to see if they will respond to my pace. And I could feel this person also hasten as I walked fast. And then I tried slowing down, and he kind of also was slowing down a bit just to kind of like match me, which had me all weirded out, because I was like, what's going on? And then I tried hastening up again, and he does the same. So I started realizing that he was following me. So immediately, my thought is, let me call someone, because I always have this theory in my brain where it's like, if I call someone and something happens to me, at least someone knows that something has happened. And it's usually people that are very close to me, so my close contacts. So I started calling, I think I called Evan's dad, first, he didn't pick up. I called my cousin second, she didn't pick up. I called my best friend third, she didn't pick up. It was a very weird moment for me because I tried calling 3 people and they all didn't pick up. And as I was calling my best friend, oh no, my best friend actually did pick up on the ring, but she was driving. Anyway, she risked it to talk to me. So I call my best friend and I'm narrating to her how someone is following me. And as I'm talking to her, Evan's dad calls me. So I pick up his call instead because I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. Never mind. But it made sense. Like, it just made sense for me to pick up his call. Like, my best friend had already got in the picture. So I'm talking to him, I'm telling him what's happening. And it's kind of like talking me through it. Just like, make sure you're quickening up. Do that. If this happened, do this, do that. And I'm slowly getting to a part where I'm like, if I get to that part, I know this guy isn't going to follow me anymore because the road after that, it's always busy regardless of the time. So I'm trying to make sure I quicken up to get to that point. And you can also tell that he's on that rash mode where it's like, let me get to her. And as we do that, like, I was walking in a fast mode, but at the same time, kind of looking back, looking forward, looking back, looking forward. Tripped on the way, but God was like, yeah, you're not going to fall. It's an Easter Sunday. My child just, got risen up today. Nothing's happening today. Anyway, so I get to the road, to the busy road, and I look back and I see the person. Like, I couldn't really see him because he was standing in the dark, but like he kind of just stopped when he saw me get on the other road, and already there were like people, a group of people just standing about. And so I'm looking back and I see the person, and I could tell the face, just like the outline of the face. And it was a realization that it was not the first time that this guy had followed me, because there was another day when I called my best friend complaining about the same, like there was someone that was following me right after I had knocked off from work. And I looked back and it was the same guy. Honest to God, it was the same guy. And I kept thinking about it now, where it's like, if I was to see the person in broad daylight, I would know the person. Like, that was the person who was following me. Unfortunately, I end up not meeting him. So it's had me thinking if it's one of those situations where it's like, do you know me? Do you not know me? Is this your job? Like, are you just a thief and this is your job? And I end up just having to be someone you keep meeting, or stuff like that. So yeah, that's what's been up with me lately. I just thought I should share that story. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I appreciate you guys. Do not forget to subscribe. Like I keep saying, we really need to get to that 300 subscribers. It's really a must. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay blessed.